What's good? What up? Got stuff on my shirt. It's all good. Gonna get it off my shirt. What up with y'all, man? What's goody? Drop stuff. We back though. What up? All six of us. What's going on? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. I was like, look, it's the night before the Super Bowl. I'm chilling. I got a couple, some family over the crib. Everybody just cooling, kids in their room. I was like, you know what? Let me come talk to the cartel. Let's see what's going on with y'all. See how y'all feeling. If that's cool. Figured y'all ain't had nothing to do like me. Eddie Russell, what's going on? Brad Harris, what's goody? Chunky Keys, what's good? D Wills Beats, King Trolls, One Handed Bandit, Rashard Mallory, what's going on? Dallas Big Dow 8604, Dwayne Johnson, Anna Castro, what's good? Titan Omega Music, Dwayne Johnson, Exclusive Gamer. My peoples. Cynthia Casilius. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Deontay, what's going on? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling a couple days after the Zimmer news? Even though I don't think Zimmer has officially signed his contract. That's something that we can kind of talk about, but you know, always something going on in Cowboys Nation. I know y'all been seeing the clips. I don't know how many of y'all on Twitter like me, but I'm sure y'all been seeing the clips of what's going on with Micah and Micah having Stephen A. Smith on his podcast and Micah and Ceedee Lamb, and it's just always something, ain't it? Ain't it? Y'all hit that like button for me. Raymond Show. I hate hate Parsons podcast. How y'all hate Parsons podcast? What do you mean? You hate his podcast? Why? Because he always talking? I mean, that's just unfortunately, it's a part of the game these days. I'm more concerned with having somebody that's going to know how to use Micah Parsons properly than the podcast. I don't. You know what I like about Micah Parsons podcast? Let's get to that. Can y'all hear me clearly? Let me go on and get my mic adjusted. You know what I like about the podcast? Without Micah Parsons podcast, all of the slander that we've been getting the last 2-3 weeks, the last couple of days, especially today, able to clear some things up. Definitely able to clear some things up. So I'm happy about that. 65 people in here. Y'all hit that like button for me if y'all can. Yeah, Micah's been able to clear some things up, so I'm cool. Like, as much as you want to say, I don't think. Let me ask y'all this before I break my point about Micah Parsons podcast. I do want to talk about them taking accountability. Before we talk about why I like the podcast and why I don't, let's touch on that. Today, Micah and CD got a chance to just kind of break it down. And I don't have to play it, or you guys can go watch the podcast, and it ain't hard to find. Micah Parsons The Edge podcast on Bleacher Report. I watched it. I'm gonna watch some more of it again. And some of the clips are floating around. So if you don't want to go watch the whole podcast, it ain't hard to find. Just go on Twitter or X or whatever. Type in Micah Parsons, it'll come up. But they were taking accountability for not only the loss, but what they need to do going forward. And I heard Micah talking about, the Cowboys establishing their identity. And I promise I'm gonna probably do some more videos on that, like individual videos. Appreciate you, Wayne, man. He said y'all hit the like button. It's 68 people here, 28 likes. I know a couple of y'all just jumped in. Hit the like button for me so it'll let everybody else know I'm live. I know I probably should have, advertised it, but y'all know Rome don't do that. I just jump in. It's the night before the Super Bowl. We all just kicking it. So I figured I'd jump in here and talk. Micah said he wants to establish identity. He wants to have definitive captains. He doesn't want to do that thing that damn Mike McCarthy's been doing where he does a different captain every week. I think Micah's just tired of like he wants to solidify our foundation. I'll say that. Micah wants to solidify our foundation. So I think us having established captains like Micah, Dak, CD, D-Law. And let me ask y'all, how many of y'all are mad at D-Law? How many of y'all are mad at DeMarcus Lawrence right now? Be honest with me. How many of y'all are mad at D-Law? I know that's a hot button issue right now in Cowboys Nation. How many of y'all are mad at D-Law? Let me move this camera just a little bit. Just a little bit. Chip Game Sports TV. Salute CFT. Appreciate you. I'm not mad at D-Law. I know a lot of people was mad because D-Law didn't come out and say the right thing. I know it's 72 people in here. I know we can get it to 50 likes. Y'all just messing with me. Can we get 15 more likes, please? I'm just saying. Yes, there's some early Super Bowl libations right here. That's what I do. I know D-Law saying that the team was tired, made everybody mad. You know, and I look, man, I'm live right now. Y'all think during this whole live, I'm gonna say everything perfect? Y'all think I ain't gonna say stuff that might be a little bit like, wish I could have said that better. That's what happens. It's okay though. It's okay. Hold on. I think D-Law's tired of the media. I think the entire team's tired of the media. If you want to be honest. But I think D-Law, if you watch that little clip again, they asked him what happened, and he thought a little bit and just was like, the legs get tired. We was tired. He was just trying to give like canned responses. It's just saying that you were tired wasn't the best response. I'm not here to say it was the best response. I think he was trying his best to just kind of talk his way through it really quickly. And in doing so, he didn't get a chance to clearly think out what he said. And now everybody want to run with the whole the Cowboys was tired thing. And it's not true. Come on, y'all. Y'all know for a fact the Cowboys just got beat. We got the anti-lock brakes beat off us. And that's cool. It happens. Not I'm cool with it. It's just I'm not here to make an excuse. You hear Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore came out and was just like, listen, we just got beat. We got out schemed. But he did say, Stephon Gilmore did say he wanted to come back to the team. Did y'all see that? I was gonna say that for when we get more into free agency talk and draft talk, but Stephon Gilmore confirmed, talking to 103.5 The Fan, that he wants to come back next year. Y'all good with that? Y'all rock with that? Yeah, D-Law's been a monster all year. He's one of our best players. Just because he had a misquote, people trying to act like he's not one of our best players, hands down. DeMarcus Lawrence is one of our best players. He's one of our most. He never not shows up. Like, there's never really a game when I can say, D-Law didn't show up. You might say, well, D-Law didn't get the game-winning sack. He didn't show up statistically. But effort-wise, nah. I got to go back and watch D-Law specifically during that game, but I know he put effort in. Now he's one of our older players, but I have no problem with D-Law. I know he probably wants that quote back, but it is what it is. But hearing Micah Parsons say, I want to establish an identity. Hearing Ceedee Lamb say, y'all need to be more vocal. I need to stop pouting, for lack of better wording. I need to stop getting quiet and angry. I need to tell, and they were saying they want the team to lock in for 7 months. They want the team to say, hey, look, we got a goal to accomplish. Let's lock in. Those are the things that I'm looking forward to. 97 people in here. Please hit the like button. Last 20 people that jumped in. It helps everybody know that I'm live right now. Please hit the like button if you can. I would appreciate it. I know I went live late, 9 o'clock the night before the Super Bowl. Sometimes you go live the night before. But I'm happy to hear them taking accountability. That's why I was saying I'm happy about the podcast, because I feel like the podcast gives them a chance to rewrite the narrative that the media is trying to write. Stephen A. Smith sits down with Micah Parsons and says, Dak Prescott is a choir boy. Dak Prescott has no edge to him. He has no fire to him. Do y'all believe that? Wolf, I appreciate you. Smash that like button. Appreciate you. Almost 100 people in here. Y'all believe that Dak don't got no fire to him? He don't got no edge to him? I'm just wondering. I think sometimes Dak got too much fire. He'd be a little too amped up before the game start. I think that'd be some of his problem. It's just corny. Stephen A. Smith just has I'm going to attack the Cowboys any angle I can get. Any angle I can get, I'm attacking the Cowboys. At this point, I'm not surprised at nothing he do. I hope y'all not. Trying to get my lighting together. I hope y'all not surprised at nothing that Stephen A. Smith do. 70 likes, 110 people in here. Hit the like button for me. Let's get it to 100 likes. Let me see. Earl Grady, what's good, Rome? Keep doing your thing. Start shouting out the YouTubers, not just the Twitter or X texters. Hey, you know what, Earl Grady? You right. I need to start giving love to the YouTubers that show me love all the time, that the people that be in the comments, the people that just show the channel support. You right. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Miss Baker, what's good? What's good? What's good? Some of my people snuck in here. My fault. I was ranting. And I ain't speak to everybody. Anybody else I ain't catch? I think I spoke to most people that jumped in here. I don't know who Bad Intentions is, but yo, if he want to disrespect the mods, y'all already know what y'all can do with them. That's the type of disrespect that I'm like, hey. I'm not familiar with Chris from Top Line Sports, but I'll rock. If he a Cowboys fan, I'll rock with it. DC Trucker, what's good with you? If he a Cowboys fan, I never met him. But if he rocking with the team, then he part of the squad. I rock with him. But Stephen A. Smith, man, he just want to rile up the fan. Like, it's one of those things where I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Right now is the part of the media cycle where they tearing down the Cowboys. It's tear down the Cowboys time. It's low hanging fruit. It's hate on Dak Prescott. It's hate on the players. It's take advantage of the players' moms and family hating on the team. And then right after a decent free agency, hoping that we do good this year, right after the draft, midsummer, they're going to feel like the Cowboys fans is tapped out. They're not going to watch the show. And then they're going to start to get a analyst. I don't know if they pick the analyst out. Like they put straws in a hat. Like, yo, pick one. And then they're going to pick their analyst for each show that's going to be a pro Cowboys this year. And they're going to start their best trying to build the team back up. It happens every year. I just wish they would keep that same hate energy. Don't switch. Don't switch. Keep calling our team trash and our coaching trash, and don't switch. After we start winning games, don't switch. Stay where you at. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Jason Renfro was good. Wolf with the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. How can he say that when the MVP was stolen from him? I don't know, man. Y'all know. Y'all know. No disrespect to Lamar Jackson, great season, but I think Dak Prescott 100% should have been considered more for MVP. I know he didn't show up in a couple of big games, but Lamar Jackson didn't show up in a couple of games, period. This is the first year I've seen where statistics didn't matter at all. Leading the league in touchdowns, having 38 total touchdowns, high passer yards, high passer rating, all that extra stuff didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was that he beat Miami and that he beat that he beat San Francisco. That was it. He won the MVP by beating two teams. That's crazy to me. We almost hit 100 likes too. We 13 away. But as y'all been saying in the comments, appreciate y'all. Y'all get the likes up. Maybe it's like 30 haters in here watching like quietly, and they don't want to hit the like button because they don't like me. Maybe that's good. And that happens too. Then CMC should have got it. Well, CMC ain't do as much as Dak Prescott this year. Not to me. Dak Prescott plays a harder position. Second team All Pro. 38 touchdowns. I'm sorry. It's a harder position. It's messed up, but it be like that sometimes. I'm not paying people no mind. Anybody that thinks Dak Prescott is trash when he finished second team All Pro, led the league in touchdowns, and that makes no sense. Name another quarterback in the last 10 years that led the league in touchdowns that was All Pro that's trash. Just name one, and I'll be quiet. And if you're here to say, well, he's the first one, then I can't take you seriously. I just can't take you seriously. You know what I found out too? Y'all know what's funny? Y'all want to hear something interesting? Since I got my peoples in here, it's about 140 people in here. Y'all want to hear something interesting real quick? And I know y'all messing with me. 3 likes away from 100. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Last 10 people hit the like button. Stop playing. I'm just trying to get to 100. Then 150. The Cowboys were down 17. The Cowboys were down 17 to the Green Bay Packers early in the third quarter. I put this on my X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Down 17 to the Green Bay Packers. Early third quarter. I'm going to read this score to y'all. Right? It was 27-10. Early third quarter. Like 9 minutes left. The game ended. The Packers had 48. The Cowboys had 32. No stops. We ain't getting no more stops. They still kept scoring. The reason why that's significant to me, let me read this super chat real quick. Christmas Baby with the $5 super chat. Do you think Mike Zimmer is going to get our defense on track next season? Thank you for that $5 super chat. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. Let me finish my point. Thank you for that super chat. I promise. I will get to that. I appreciate you. And I appreciate this super chat earlier from Wolf. The San Francisco 49ers were down by 17 points early in the third quarter in their game, NFC Championship game. It was 24-7. We were down 27-10. The 49ers at one point said, we're not losing this game. They had messed up earlier. Brock Purdy had threw an interception. Their defense had let them score a bunch. They were just not playing good. And then some clicked, like, we are better than them. We're going to bow our backs and get some stops, score some touchdowns. Let's get it moving. Dak Prescott and the offense finally started to get some things to click. Late into the third, early fourth. If the defense could have gotten some stops, we could have been having a different conversation. At least we had a chance to win that game. And before somebody says it wasn't enough time left, San Francisco came back and took the lead in that game with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They had came back and took that lead from them. With 8 minutes left, it was 27-24. They came all the way back, 17 points back in a quarter and a couple minutes, took the lead. We did start moving the ball offensively, but our defense never got on track. Never got on track. And there's those type of things that you know something ain't right with our culture. Defense couldn't stop nothing. Now that is not me saying that Dak Prescott didn't play bad early. Brock Purdy played bad early too. But at some point, the defense for the 49ers and the offense both got their ish together and started playing better. In our game, our offense did finally get their ish together, move the ball, chip away at that lead. But our defense just continued to let them score at will. They was mentally broken. And earlier in the game, our offense was mentally broken. By the time they got on track, the defense was off track. It was just horrible. So it was the entire team that was off. The only reason I bring that up is to just say it wasn't just all on Dak Prescott. Because as bad as Dak Prescott might have played early in that game, he finally tried to start piecing it together. The defense ain't giving him no help. They had quit. Jake Ferguson hadn't quit. Michael Gallup hadn't quit. We had no run game. I don't even know if we'd have won that game, but it would have been more of a game. That's all I'm saying. The smart Stephen Jones with the 49 Super Jet. I don't know about your name. We knew all season linebacker and running back needed additions. Jones just let Dak and the players and coaches take the heat. They are the ones that failed us. I like that. Thank you for that super chat. 100%. I agree with that. Thank you for that super chat. That's a great point. Get you a mod. D-Law better not retire. D-Law better not retire. No. We need D-Law. Let me ask y'all this. 163 people in here. Y'all hit the like button for me. Let me ask you this. So I talked about them taking accountability. I talked about them wanting to establish a culture and things like that, right? Micah Parsons also, like I said, I don't hate the podcast. It's allowing us insight into things. Micah Parsons had on Jordan Love. Did y'all see that? Stephen Jones is your real name. Salute to the smart Stephen Jones, since I know you ain't that Stephen Jones. Appreciate you, Stephen Jones. It's all good. Now, people in here might hate on you, so I'm glad you clarified it, but it's all good, man. The other Stephen Jones get on my nerves, though. You good. Jordan Love came out, and Micah was asking them things, about what went on and stuff like that. But the thing that I liked was Jordan Love said, man, listen, we knew that you guys were running defensive backs at linebacker. We knew that we could run the ball on y'all and that would open up everything else. How'd that make y'all feel? Lord Nova, what's good? How does it make you feel to hear that? To have a person coming in we had talked about that for weeks. I remember getting killed on Twitter talking about, yo, why did y'all cut Evans? We need Evans. We need any type of real linebacker. And people was like, yo, shut up. We got Marquise Bell. And I like Marquise Bell. But come on, dog. Come on, y'all. We knew that we was bugging. Damone Clark wasn't it. Marquise Bell, just what are you supposed to do? We had lost LVE. We had cut, we had Jefferson on the practice squad. We ain't elevate him, Malik Jefferson. We had cut Harper. We just was not equipped at linebacker at all. And we didn't go get none. And Jordan Love said, we knew you couldn't stop the run. We saw the Buffalo game. We saw Miami. We saw Detroit. We saw them moving the ball on y'all. That's why I'm not mad. Hearing that insight, hearing Jordan Love just say, yeah, man. And we did. And you know what? Aaron Jones start getting the ball moving. We start overcompensating to try to stop it. And then you got receivers running 30, 40 yards wide open. Rashaan Evans being cut was a Quinn move, guaranteed. Yeah, man. Dan Quinn was making some very questionable decisions, playing that many DBs at once, not having a change-up pitch for the running game. And then he just gets to leave and doesn't get to take no heat and go to Washington with his butt. I'm about to start cursing. I'm about to start cursing. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Quinn got to do that stuff and leave. And then they hear Micah say, man, we had some linebacker packages in. They didn't call it. That stuff hurts, don't it? That don't hurt y'all feelings? Do you hear that type of stuff? Quinn a hoe. No way around it. Yeah, man. And look, I'm not trying to say come on your show anytime. You can curse all you want. Hey, Cowboys can fan. Hey, look, I'm just trying to keep it light. But listen, it's mind-boggling. Why didn't he have a change-up pitch? He had to have seen how dangerous it was, and then how dangerously bad we were looking. And then to hear Micah say, "Yeah, we had some linebacker stuff in, but they ain't call it." Aaron Jones came in. Y'all remember when I was talking about this? Aaron Jones came in, and they did the little pregame interview. 165 people in here. Y'all hit that like button for me. And he said, "There's some front runners. Let's go out there and punch them in the mouth. They gonna quit." Y'all remember that? He said they're gonna quit. Let's go punch them in the mouth. They're gonna quit. Javante Deloach, Rome, you can't be sipping on that drink and trying to keep it light. Hey, listen, it's the night before the Super Bowl. We at the kickback, Saturday Night Live with CFT. I don't want to be that angry. I feel like we can finally start pushing past the anger, but we got to discuss some of this stuff before we get to, the positivity that can come out of things. But I can't not front that the Dan Quinn stuff was angering. But to hear Jordan Love keep it real, I appreciate Micah for getting that out of him. Because it lets us know what we need to fix. Linebacker should be so high on our priority list. And running back too. Listen, y'all. Y'all know how high in regard I hold Dak Prescott. He up here. Like, I love Dak Prescott. I feel like Dak Prescott is 100% a top 7 quarterback in the NFL. You can't tell me nothing different. Right? And that's me. You can say, yo, you bugging. I don't care. I don't care. That's me being generous. You can go top 5. I'm trying to be top 7 to be generous, for some wiggle room for some haters. But y'all name me another quarterback in NFL right now that's winning in the playoffs without a running game. And yes, this is going to be some Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle, offensive line slander because we did not have a running game. I'm not talking about a name. Yes, TP has done some great things. But as of this point, he has not shown up in the playoffs. And the one definitive thing about the last 3 playoff games that we've had, except for Tampa, where we didn't need a running game. Come on, we got a cornball in the building. Dak is trash. I'm not even going to acknowledge that person because I'm just not. I'm not. I don't feel like it. I'm making a good point. I'm in my bag. Yeah, y'all do your thing. I sometimes I feel like I don't feel like it right now. We haven't had a running game. And as great as I think Dak Prescott is, it's only one quarterback I think in the NFL that can carry a team with no running game. And he's playing tomorrow. And I expect him to win tomorrow. That's Patrick Mahomes. And he got a running game. Isaiah Pacheco be getting busy. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a great change of pace back. What is Dak supposed to do? Y'all want me to tell y'all what we got out of Dak Prescott out of our running game for that playoff game? For a playoff game. Tell you these stats we got out of TP. For a playoff game. Tony Pollard. 15 rushes, 56 yards. Y'all want to know who the second leading rusher was in that football game? 15 rushes for 56 yards. 3.7 yards a carry. Dak Prescott was the second leading rusher for the Cowboys. 45 yards. Y'all want to hear what Aaron Jones did? 21 rushes, 118 yards, 5.6 yards a carry, 27-yard long. Also, had another back coming there, get 8 for 20. And another back coming there and get 3 for 6. Ran all over us because we wanted to play linebackers that are regularly safeties. We thought Jaron Kearse can play some linebacker. No, he can't. Salute to Marquise Bell, man. He punched above his weight class all year. It's not his fault, but he was playing linebacker. And Damone Clark, as much as I wanted him to work, I made videos about it. I said he next up. I really felt like from his college profile, he really could be next up. Damone Clark, man, that neck surgery, he reminds me of Leighton Vander Esch with a dark tan. That's not me hating on LVE, but my biggest problem with LVE has been physicality. I don't know if LVE likes to get super physical because he's coming off neck surgery. It's not their fault, man. If you had neck surgery, you wouldn't want to dive into piles and tackle with head first neither. Would you? Edrin Cooper, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Peyton Wilson, go get one of them. That's a fact. I like Cowboys Cam fan. I'm about to give you a little mod. I like what you talking about. Giving out mods again. We getting it going. We getting it going. Go get me a veteran linebacker out of free agency. Right? Go get me a veteran linebacker out of free agency and draft me one or two. That's how you rebuild the room. And then go rebuild the running back room. Top free agent running backs, who y'all want? Because I'll take Derrick Henry. And go draft me Benson. I want two of them. I want to rebuild the whole running back room and linebacker room. Would y'all agree? I'll take Saquon. Jason Renfro. I'm with you. I don't like timing out cornballs neither. But tonight I'm cool. I'm not really into the Dak slander. So if you see Dak slander, you can time him out tonight. But Jason Renfro, you are on point. That's usually how I am. I ain't trying to defend it. I don't feel like doing it. If somebody's going to come here spamming Dak hate, just get him out of here because it's corny. Hey, did y'all hear what Najee Harris said about Dak Prescott? I feel vindicated. I'm going to make a whole video about this. Did y'all hear what Najee Harris said about Dak Prescott? And I see the running backs y'all putting in there. I just want to know. Najee Harris made me proud. A Steeler came out and said it. Anna Castro, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna say it for you in 1 second. Rahoma Spivey, 499 super chat. Michael's podcast does what the 3 and 4 letter networks don't, by keeping it integral. Integral. I can't even read. Thank you for that 499 super chat. I agree. It's getting real football introspect. I know y'all don't like it, but I appreciate him for it. I don't know who he was talking to, but the guy asking the questions asked Najee Harris, who's the most hated player in the NFL? And Najee Harris did not hesitate. He said Dak Prescott. Not even close. Dak Prescott. And I felt vindicated because y'all know I'm Mr. Dak is the most hated Cowboy, most hated player in the league. Big Fish Fry with the $5 super chat. Load the clip. You already know. Load the clip. Willie Vassar was good. Thank you for that super chat. Y'all know how long I've been preaching that Dak Prescott's the most hated in the league. But a lot of people be thinking, nah, that's just propaganda. No, I ain't never seen a player get hate like that. Not even Tony Romo got hate like that. And to hear Najee Harris say it ain't even close. You know what that let me know? We're going to get back to running back talk. If Dak Prescott was a free agent, how long y'all think he'll be a free agent? How long? Serious question. How long y'all think he'll be a free agent? I think he'll be a free agent for about 15 minutes. Crystal said not for long. Gone. And to hear a Steeler say that means that the Steelers, who went out there with Mason Rudolph this year, y'all think the Steelers wouldn't sign Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott and the Steelers would go from winning. What did the Steelers win this year? 10 games? Steelers what 10-7? What was the Steelers' record? Anybody know? Somebody put in there 10-7. Now we went 12-5, 3 years in a row, right? Y'all don't think if Dak Prescott was a Steeler, they couldn't go 12-5? If they went 10-7 with people like Mason Rudolph? How would you feel to be watching TV and they talking about the Steelers at 12-5 are a real dangerous team for the playoffs? And you watching your old quarterback that you ain't take seriously. Cowboys with 5 rings, 999 super chat. Dak ain't the problem. I'm with you. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I appreciate that. I'll be sick. Because the Cowboys without Dak Prescott, we be about 8-9. And we'll look over there 8-9, maybe 7-10. And we'll look over at the Steelers, they be 12-5. Because remember, they got a defense too. And they got George Pickens and Deontay Johnson and Najee Harris, an actual running game. Dak Prescott wouldn't even have to do all the heavy lifting. Mike Tomlin had them boys ready. And we'd be over here with Trey Lance. Cooper Rush. Some indescript quarterback we got in the draft. Lying to ourselves. And yes, the Steelers would be viable. And guess what? Dak wouldn't even get no more random hate because he'd be quarterbacking the Steelers. Football royalty. And I'd be so angry. But look, that's not our reality. We actually do have Dak Prescott. They got Mason Rudolph. We need to appreciate what we got. I just thought that was funny. Mike Jink, what's good with you? I just thought that was hilarious. I said, man, look at that. A non-biased player. Michael Penix is about my age. Michael Penix can play, but he like 27. Y'all know that, right? Michael Penix, wild old. The end of his rookie contract, he gonna be 30. You can't even talk development with Michael Penix. What you gonna be like? He's still developing. He gonna be 30, the same age y'all mad at Dak Prescott about. Except he gonna be a young 30. Like I'm a rookie, but I'm 30. Come on, y'all. He 23. He not no 23. He like 25 at least. Maybe I'm wrong. That's still wild old. I've been that mentality, been rocking with the cartel for 2 years. Oh, now let me get you good. You been here for that long? Appreciate the support. We got to get Dak a running game. As good as I think he is, he not good enough to just lead a team with no change-up punch. Nothing. Nobody's that good. Josh Allen got James Cook. Joe Burrow got Mixon. Mahomes got Pacheco. The Eagles got 75 running backs, including Hurts. Come on, man. What good quarterback don't got a running game? Lions got 2. Niners got 2. Christian McCaffrey. Purdy got CMC. What good quarterback don't got a good running back or a good running game? Hold on, DC Trucker. Don't delete that. I want to touch on that comment. DC Trucker said Dak had Zeke in his prime and still went nowhere. The truth going to be told. Dak did have Zeke in his prime. Dak was also a rookie. Name me a rookie or a young quarterback that's won the Super Bowl recently that ain't named Patrick Mahomes. Yes, Patrick Mahomes did it. Who else doing it? We've established that Patrick Mahomes is not normal. Let DC Trucker talk. If you want to say the truth going to be told, I just said that veteran quarterback Dak Prescott needed a running game. And you want to bring up when he was a rookie and say he should have got it done. You name me another young quarterback that won a Super Bowl, I'll shut up. Don't get quiet now. Rome, I rock with you, but you always making excuses. I'm not a Dak hater, but good Lord. What's the excuse, Noah Simmons? What's the excuse? What was Zeke doing 2 years ago, DC Trucker? What was Zeke doing 2 years ago? He was a top running back in the league, and I love Zeke. You seen Zeke in the playoffs 2 years ago in 2021? How many yards does Zeke have? 21? Don't act like you go blind when I'm asking real facts. When's the last playoff game you saw us be able to throw our team, throw the game on the running back shoulders and just lean? I saw Jalen Hurts do that shit 2 times last year. Their running game ran for 100+ yards over the Giants. And then it ran for another 100+ yards versus the 49ers. On the way to the Super Bowl. When was the last playoff game you saw us be able to throw it on the running back shoulders? Nah, DC Trucker, you way off. You way off. You bugging. You're not giving me no goddamn points. I love Zeke, but Zeke has been a change of pace, need another running back in the room, running back for the last couple years. I would take Zeke back, but he's a situational running back now. You can't put a whole game on Zeke's shoulders. Noah Simmons, you saying I'm making excuses for Dak? Who else the fuck can win a game with no running back? What other quarterback is winning with no running back? Josh Allen beat us this year. He threw for 90 yards. They beat the brakes off us because James Cook was running the ball down our throat. He had 150 yards in the first half. When was the last game Dak Prescott? I ain't even talking about the playoffs, period, where he just can sit back and be like, yo, Tony Pollard and them going crazy. I already know what Adrian Guerrero. Hey, man, I already know what you want. I already know what you want. I don't expect you to like Dak Prescott. I already know what you about. Marshawn Lloyd, I don't even know who that is. Somebody name me another quarterback that can get it done with no running back. Peter Cobb, the one-eyed super chat. Appreciate you. Give me one. I'm literally telling you, Dak Prescott's not good to carry this team without a running game. Not good enough. But I'm not saying it out of hate for Dak Prescott. I'm saying who the hell else can? What other quarterback outside of Patrick Mahomes can carry their team without a running back? And newsflash, Patrick Mahomes, I watched Isaiah Pacheco break plenty of runs in the playoffs that helped their team win. The year that Joe Burrow went to a Super Bowl, guess how many touchdowns he threw in 3 games? Heading to the Super Bowl. Y'all ain't ready for this conversation. Guess how many touchdowns Joe Burrow threw in that playoff run? Y'all don't know this shit. Guess how many touchdowns he threw? Bet y'all don't know. Y'all all wrong. Nope. Not in the Super Bowl. In the playoff run to the Super Bowl. 1. He threw 1. That defense in that running game was clicking. Now, did he make great passes? Yes. But he ain't throw mad touchdowns. Nobody gave a damn because he don't wear a star on his helmet. Go look it up. Blew my mind too because I think Joe Burrow is one of the best, if not the second best quarterback in the NFL. I do think he's better than Dak Prescott. That don't mean just because I know that fact don't mean I think he's bad because I'm logical. But I still want to know what quarterback, because look, all these people talking shit about Dak Prescott, where's the quarterback that's carrying this team with no running game through the playoffs and all through the season? Who? I literally heard people say, you know why Josh Allen looked good this year? Because they got him a running game. I said, oh, goddamn. That's crazy. And then Dak haters always want to say, well, when Zeke was good, Dak was a rookie. No shit. Justin Herbert's supposed to be quarterback Jesus. Why he ain't get it done? He's had Austin Eckler. He can't even get to the playoffs. Tua Tagovailoa, did he have a running game this year? He one of the better quarterbacks in the league this year. Did Tua have a running game? Patrick Mahomes probably is the only quarterback out there since Tom Brady that can carry his team. There ain't no other ones. I hate to burst people's bubble. I'm looking forward to seeing Joe Burrow when T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd leave. Most of the A-Chain looked incredible this year, didn't he? See, it's another cornball in here. There's no excuses for the first half interceptions. Yes, Dak threw interception in the first half. He did. Brock Purdy threw interceptions in the first half too. His team was down by 17-2 at the half. But somehow his whole team woke up and they ended up winning the game. My team folded like origami. And we went and sat our asses at home. See, I was trying to chill. Y'all done got me riled up and pissed off. I was trying to chill. I swear I was. But I can't talk to people that are idiots. What's good, Loves Beauty 41? I'm not gonna do it. If you want to lie to yourself and tell yourself stuff, it's funny. When I start asking valid questions, everybody keyboard broke. Justin Brown, don't agree with my take. I'm not asking people to agree with my take. I'm asking for somebody to respond. That's my question. Justin Brown, who can carry their team without a running game? What quarterback carried their team through the playoffs with a bad defense? And I'll shut up. This ain't got nothing to do with agreeing with me. This is just give me a response. If you're just going to hate Dak Prescott is trash, and then I say, well, give me an example of somebody doing what you want him to do, and you have no response, that's some cornball shit because you're just hating. You're not giving me no type of response. Someone give me a response. Am I missing it? I don't care if you don't like Dak Prescott. I don't give a fuck. Don't like Dak Prescott. That's fine. That is fine. But if you're going to hate on him, at least hate on him with some reasoning behind it. Because if it's just like, I don't like him because he's the Cowboys quarterback or because of other reasons I don't like to discuss, then just say that. But you can't be a second-team All-Pro, lead the league in touchdowns, and be considered just trash. That don't make sense. And then in the same breath, I heard people giving people like Baker Mayfield props. Another team, they ain't sniffing of All-Pro. What's wrong with y'all? Exactly. Nobody can win with a shifty defense and a bad running game. But people will come on this goddamn platform and be like, yo, Dak Prescott should have prevailed. Who the hell is prevailing? I might put money down that Patrick Mahomes couldn't. Yo, your defense gave up 48. They punted in the fourth quarter. One time in the first, I think. Come on, y'all. I don't care if you like Dak Prescott or not. I'm not here to make you like. I don't care. But if you're gonna dislike him, just give me the reason. Like, yo, I don't believe he could get this done. Who else could? Wolf. They can't roam. They can't. Thank you for that super chat. Nobody. Did I miss it? Did I miss somebody give me an explanation? Maybe I missed it. Dak is good, just not elite. That's fine. I don't care who's getting it done. I don't care about that. Is he elite or not? I don't care. I don't. That's a dumbass conversation to me. Don't like him. Justin Brown, shut up. You're not giving me no type of response. You're not saying nothing. You're not saying anything. Saying that no one's saying he is trash does not help. If you think he's not a good player and you think I'm making excuses for him, tell me what I'm saying that's a lie. Or shut up. Rich Lloyd, thank you. He did give me an answer. He said Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Now, Aaron Rodgers in his prime, sure. Aaron Rodgers today, no. Listen to your qualifier if he can play after the injury. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry, big dog, at 41, no. This ain't Aaron Rodgers from 5 years ago. It's over. Nah. Jordan Love is better than Aaron Rodgers right now because if Aaron Rodgers was so great, he would have got the Packers to the playoffs. I just described what would happen if we lose Dak. It would be a sad day. And Aaron Rodgers came out and said how good Dak Prescott was playing this year. That's a great point, Loves Beauty. I just wanted some points, and nobody pointed out nothing. You did say Aaron Rodgers, so I appreciate you even participating and answering. The fan shop 199 super chat. The elite convo, dumb. Nick Foles won a Super Bowl, definitely. Defeat. I think it's definitely 41 points. That's true. That's true. But let me just be clear. I don't care if you think Dak Prescott is elite. I don't care if you even like Dak Prescott or not. I just don't want cornballs to come in here saying stuff like Dak Prescott can't get it done when I look at the factors of what he has to get it done with. I'll be the first one to tell you he is not good enough. Shilly Husky with the 199 super chat. Thank you for the super chat. He is not good enough to just carry a team with no running game and a defense playing horrible to the Super Bowl. He not. I'm okay with saying that. He not. He not about to be. Who can? So before somebody bring up his contract, Josh Allen ain't doing it. He making more than Dak right now. Joe Burrow ain't doing it. He making more than Dak right now. Justin Herbert ain't even make the playoffs, and he making more than Dak right now. Where's your excuse for them? And Justin Herbert had a worse season with the same coordinator. Everybody told me we was going to make look better than Dak Prescott. I'm surprised Kellen Moore got a job. So, to my original point, we need to shore up the defense by getting linebackers, re-sign some key free agents. We need to go get an established running game. We need to shore up the offensive line. Hopefully, Mike Zimmer will come in here, to my man's original point from earlier. Not flip the culture completely, because that might be hard to do from one side of the ball, but install some discipline, some accountability. Like I said, that Micah and Ceedee was taken, and then we'll see where we go from there. It took Peyton Manning 8 to 9 years to get it done. It did. And you know what's funny? I'm going to have people come here and say, but Peyton Manning had MVPs. What does that have to do with playoff runs? Guess who else got 2 MVPs? Guess who else got 2 MVPs? Y'all think Lamar at home beating his chest? I got 2 MVPs. You think he care right now? He got AFC Championship game appearances. You think that matters? No. Guess what? Lamar gonna get a chance next year to show you he an MVP. You know why? Cowboys got like 10, 12 free agents. Guess how many free agents the Ravens have? 27. The Ravens have 27 free agents and $7 million in cap space. $27 free agents and $7 million in cap space. We gonna see. Lamar gonna have to play his ass off next year, because this is gonna be a whole bunch of new Ravens. I think that Mike Zimmer is gonna come in and piss a lot of players off. I think that Mike Zimmer is going to come in and make a lot of players mad, and it's going to be different for a while. I also think that it's going to make all the players that's still here better. And just to be clear, I ain't got no problem with Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson is incredible. I ain't got no hate for Lamar Jackson. I don't got hate for none of these quarterbacks. I don't hate Josh Allen. I don't hate Joe Burrow. I don't hate Justin Herbert. I just want people to be straight up when they're comparing these quarterbacks to mine. You can't look at me. Justin Herbert's been in the league for 5 years. He's made the playoff one time. Right? For everybody that's hating on Dak Prescott. Hey, y'all want to hear a fun fact? How many losing seasons did Dak Prescott have that he's finished start to finish? No, Kellen Moore didn't give Dak Prescott shit. Dak Prescott had the number one offense this year. Kellen Moore's not there no more. Kellen Moore went with Justin Herbert and didn't have nowhere near the number one offense. I think that mystery has been figured out. Dak Prescott's been good under 3 offensive coordinators: Scott Linehan, Kellen Moore, and Mike McCarthy. Dak Prescott can be good under any offensive coordinator. That's a fact. Dak Prescott has 0 seasons under 500 when he didn't get hurt and break his ankle in half. So for everybody that's, Dak been in the league forever, he ain't never had a losing season. What other quarterback can say that? Patrick Mahomes. That's it. And you already know how I think Patrick Mahomes is that dude. That guy. I'm not saying Dak Prescott is perfect. I ain't saying he's the best quarterback in the league. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we got one of the better quarterbacks in the league. We should take him. We shouldn't take him for granted. Because I can see the Steelers right now. They already plotting. Steelers is plotting. B. Nickel. I care. I care about the fact that he ain't got no losing seasons. I do. You don't have to. You also watching my show at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. If you know that's how I feel, I don't know why you still watching. Because you're not going to convince me otherwise. I care about the playoffs too, but I care about all of it. I'm not one of them fans that's goofy, that's going to sit around and say, yo, man, I don't care about nothing until next January. I ain't going to lie to you. I care about everything. I'm one of them sick Cowboy fans. I care about free agency. I'm going to watch the draft. I'm watching OTAs. I'm watching mini camp. I'm watching all training camp. I'm tapped into preseason games. I'm that weirdo. I'm wondering what the practice squad gonna look like. I want to see who our new linebacker coach gonna be. That's me. If you just care about the playoffs, I'll see you next January. I'm the weirdo. I'm super tapped in. When I get off here, I'm watching what's going on with the Cowboys on Twitter. I'm checking the comments. I'm watching other people's YouTubes. I'm that dude. I'm not about to lie to you. You know what, though? Before I get out of here, I want to say this before I get out of here. It's a lot of y'all that be lying. Oh, you want the CFT shirt? Hey, who's it? One of y'all put the link to my store in here? I think the Cowboys Fan Talk shirt is in there. Anna Castro. Anna Castro, email me at cowboysfantalk at gmail. I'll get you the link. Cowboysfantalk at gmail.com. I'll get you the link, Anna. Just email me. I'll send it to you directly. B Nickel, I care about winning the Super Bowl. Peace. Oh, B Nickel act like I'm mad. Bye. The type of person that'll say peace and still keep watching. Anyway, I want to say this before I go. That's the link to One-Handed Bandit. Just put it in here, Anna. If you want, I'll send you email. You can send me the email too. Appreciate you, One-Handed Bandit. A lot of y'all be lying. Brandon Fife, what's good with you? A lot of y'all say y'all don't care about nothing but the playoffs, right? I think she wanted one of the CFT shirts, but the Dak shirts is in there too. A lot of y'all say y'all don't care about nothing but the playoffs. But y'all be watching this stuff too. You'll come into these chats. Bro, what's up? I'll be running this back. Appreciate you, Ty Cowboys. You'll say, I don't care about nothing but the playoffs. I'm not gonna believe in the Cowboys until next year. But I'll see you on Twitter, in every Cowboys YouTuber comments. You watch all the Cowboys YouTubes. You watch all the daytime shows. You want all the Cowboys information you can get. But yeah, let me guess. You don't care. You don't care till next January. But you watching everything. That don't make any sense. I'm not going to lie to you. I just said I'm going to watch everything. I'm going to be tapped into free agency rumors. Way before free agency. I'm going to be doing mock drafts. I'm paying PFF $30 a month almost to do mock drafts. I'm that weirdo. For hypothetical people that the Cowboys probably won't even pick. I'm researching different linebacker coaches, trying to understand Mike Zimmer's scheme. I'm watching old Vikings tape. I'm that weirdo. I'm in different Cowboy spaces on Twitter and different group chats, and it's February. The season over. The new season, the new league year ain't even started. And I'm doing all this craziness. I'm going to probably complain all free agency when we don't go sign big free agents. Still going to be paying attention. We probably going to draft some dude I never heard of like we do every year. Still, I'm going to do research on him. I'm that dude that when we drafted Tyler Smith, I had to go check Tulsa tape out. Oh, who's that? I'm that dude. Doing background checks on Boss Man Fat and all that extra silliness. Worrying about who did what in OTAs. Brandon Fife, $10 super chat. Thank you. Keep it real. That's why I rock with you. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you for that super chat. And I'm going to carry on the way through. I would let a lot of myself and say, you know what? I'm not going to care till next January. That's a lie. It's a lie. I'm going to watch and tap in and be involved all the way, every day. And I'm still going to make Cowboys content 5 to 6 days, even 7 days a week. The smart Steven Jones, the 499 super chat. Maker's Mark Time Rome. All in is the only real Steven Jones. All in is only real if Jones get the real free agents. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm with you though. I'm with you. Thank you for the super chat. I don't have high expectations. I don't know who Brett Bad Intentions is, but your name is Bad Intentions, so I see what you got. But I got something for you, Bad Intentions. I'm gonna help you out. Hold on. Let me see if I can get them together. Let me see. There you go, bad intentions. You can sit your ass in the corner and talk to yourself. Who would you draft in the first round? Probably a receiver. Yeah, I want to load the clip. I'm team load the clip. I'm that dude that pisses everybody off. We probably should go take a center, but I want a receiver or a running back. The reason why I'm saying maybe not a running back because it's not a big running back year. But if we went and got Coleman from Florida State and turned around and got Benson from Florida State the second round, like my boy Foots the King was saying, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I like Keon Coleman. Yes, I do. Yes, sir. I want to load the clip and get a linebacker. Our team ain't barren. I want to add to it and get it popping. Before I go, I know we did this already, but I don't care. Who y'all got winning the game tomorrow? Let's end on a positive note. No, I don't care if you're picking the 49ers. I ain't going to be mad. I got the Chiefs. I'm not even going to lie. Coleman is another Gallup. Gallup ain't 6'4". Ain't Coleman 6'4"? Gallup like 6'1". 6'2", maybe? That's why I like Coleman, because he's tall. We don't got no tall receivers. Not like that. CD, the tallest receiver, I think he's 6'2". But I definitely I wouldn't mind Saquon. I want King Henry. Jalen Brooks don't start, though. Gallup 6'4". Y'all would have fooled me. Let me Google it. Now I got to know. I got to know. Michael Gallup is 6'1". Y'all wildin'. 6'1". Michael Gallup is 6'1". Y'all better chill out. No, we don't. We cut Martavis Bryant. He gone. Sign Julio for what? What is Julio Jones going to do? Julio Jones ain't done nothing on the last 5 teams he been on. Nah. Julio Jones can come be like a wide receivers coach. I'm good. But look, I'm going to slide. It's late. I appreciate y'all. Sorry I got angry. It happens. You know. I know one thing. Dak Prescott detractors might want to find another channel. I ain't going for that shit. If you hate Dak Prescott, just go watch. There's plenty of Cowboys channels that don't like him too. Trust me, I know all of them. Go watch them. But you come around here, I'm keeping it real. We're not going to do all that craziness. But look, man, that's your boy, Mr. Rome. I love y'all. We're going to go watch the Chiefs get this W and watch the rest of the league come home and sit on the couch like us. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll holler.